Now this is interesting. I don't know if I'm live streaming or not. Let's have a look. Namaste, Kevin. Okay, let's have a look. Penny. Oh, hi, Yvonne. Everyone's coming flooding in. I'm doing a live broadcast on YouTube. If anyone can confirm for me that the broadcast is actually taking place, that would be greatly appreciated. Let's have a look. I am audible. Thank you, Dr. Daryl Neto. Yeah, on YouTube. Let's have a look. It says video. The video is private. Let's have a look if I can find it. Nope. Let's have a look. Live. Oh, something's happening. Okay, I'm away. Good. I can see. Oops. Oh, what was that? I can see myself, so I'll close it down. I don't want distractions right now. Okay, now we're still sorting out the video. Confirm my speaking language is not Chinese. My speaking language is closer to English. Fantastic. Thanks, Kevin, for the feedback. So we've got Kevin, Rosalind, Daryl, Kevin again. And let's have a look. Participants, where are we? 10 people are viewing. Well, 9 people plus me. Okay, so we have Rosalind from Australia, Kevin, Dr. Daryl Neto. If you can let me know where you're from, so I have a feel for how far our reach is. And we've got Dwayne, Howie, Joyce, and Rhett, and Ron, and yeah, all these people joining us. Hopefully we're going to get a lot more coming when we get closer to the time. Now, we've still got 20 minutes to go. I have started it a little bit early. But I was expecting some sort of technical problems like they normally happen, but for some reason things happen rather fluidly, yeah, without any problems. Okay, we've got Kevin. He's waving all the way from England and the UK. Gosh, what's the time in the UK now? Let's have a look. Far up. I'm trying to wean myself off Google. What I find is that when I search for something in Google, for the next weeks, I'm bombarded with advertisements for whatever I was searching for. So I use DuckDuckGo where possible. So what is the time in the UK? I won't look at the weather because it's normally raining. But, okay. So, really? It's 1:45? Oh, Greenwich Mean Time. Oh yeah, you use Greenwich Mean Time. Really? Wow. So where's that current local time in London? That's very late. Is it late or just past lunchtime? AM or PM? I think it's... You think they make it easy? Thursday, Friday. Is that in 2400 hour format? I think it is just getting on almost 1:45 in the morning. Can you believe it? Can't be. Okay. Let's have a look. Oh my, yes. Wow. So we've got a gentleman watching here 1:45 in the morning. Wow. That's very impressive. Let's have a look. I'll shut down a few things. I was reading books to my little girl last night from the computer, so I'll close them down. Otherwise I might I might read the wrong thing. Talk about gorillas, which is what the story was last night, or one of the stories. Okay, let's have a look. And wow. Thanks, Kevin. Jay, 1:45 in the morning and you haven't been to bed yet. That's quite impressive. Okay, so Penny, I am actually on YouTube at the moment. You've sent me a information on how to log on, but I think I'm streaming okay anyway. If you can confirm, please, Penny. And I did it without a password. Goodness knows how. Okay, so everything seems all good. I'll just check my little presentation, make sure that's ready. Okay, that seems all in order. Oh, that's what I must do. I'll turn off noise reduction. If you can recall, during our first meditation, the audio was inaudible, the background music, because it was a constant noise, non-changing. The software thought that it was background noise, and so it blocked it off, which was highly unfortunate. But I figured out a way on how to bypass all the noise filtering. Just turn it off. It's in musician mode using Zoom, so you use a musician mode. Right, okay. Penny, can you come here, please? Let's have a look. Okay, I've asked Penny to come here because I think I am doing it correctly, but Penny keeps on saying do it live, so presumably I'm doing something wrong, which isn't unusual. It's on par with what I usually do, so I'll ask Penny to come here and just confirm that everything is working okay. Penny, look, can you come here, please? In live, I've got in the Spooky 2 Rive, us.
Yeah.
But I've had this going for about 10 minutes.
Okay. Oh, thank you.
But you're saying, so you didn't check?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, sorry.
Okay, that's okay. Okay, well, I've got it going okay. But I've just shut it off so it doesn't distract me. Okay, thanks, Penny.
Sorry.
Okay, so I'll close off things. Okay. (20th of February, 28. Okay, so I'll log that out. Just closing down the programs I don't need. Have I got VPN going? I do, and it's the fast one. That's good. Preview. Quit that one. Quit that one. And I'll just leave it going. Okay, so everything seems to be. It's almost like too easy. You know when things are too perfect, and you think, right, the bad news is it's building up and it's going to happen really, really, really severely. Well, I'm kind of expecting that, but nothing so far. Got me a bit nervous here. Okay, closing off all the windows I don't need. And thanks for the comments in the chat section. You know, Sally Rankin and Ben Zaster. It's I do appreciate these positive messages that you send. Thank you, Penny. Penny's just giving me some drink. She knows that I'm not much of a talker. I go through all day. Oh, I'm a guy, okay? So I go through all day, yes, no, and just say the absolute bare necessities. But of course, during a presentation, you've got to keep talking away. So at the end, my voice gets, a bit strained. My throat gets dry. So Penny's just come and dropped off some water for me. Okay, so that can go, and that can go, and that can go, and Veracrypt and Keynote. Okay. Well, I hope you're all keeping well. 2024 appears to be the year of challenges, of big changes. Not all of them good. And I'm hoping that you're finding 2024 a bit easier than how I am, or we are here. Yeah, it hasn't been a swell year, and we've just almost finished February now. But we keep on praying for the best, praying for things to improve. Everything that happens for a reason. Everything, absolutely everything. Even the things that blindside us, and we think, well, there's no possible way this could have been this was planned. This it couldn't be part of a greater scheme, but everything is. So if you get a string of bad luck, it's just a balance of scales. Just balancing off something that happened at some other time. And if you're mindful of that and just accept it and just move on, that I think is the best way to handle the stresses and traumas in life. How many people? 26 people. Oh my goodness. A lot of people. We should have booked a larger room for us to meditate in. Now, Shannon, you've got the surname Winnie. What nationality are you? That's an interesting surname. Yeah. It's nice to see you all here. I see some names that I recognise, many that I don't, but it's good. It's good. It's always great to see familiar faces. I see Penny's. Penny's also in our meditation room. which is good to see. Penny, you're in the class, so I expect you to do a proper meditation at the end. We have 7 minutes to go. Now, I think I've got everything prepared. So if anyone wants to ask any questions now, just using the chat section online, you're most welcome to ask that. Now, Ben has asked the first question. It's a question on many people's minds. No echo today. No, unfortunately, echo is unavailable today. It's sad. And in the email invite, we did mention that Echo was going to be here, but she's not here today. So, unfortunately, we have to settle with me, and I'll try and do it properly. Try and have a good session today. Finland. Wow, we've got a person from Finland. There's a lot of people in Canada that tune in, you know, Pierre. A lot of people. Canada the Canadian people seem very open-minded and wanting to improve their spiritual health and well-being, more so than a lot of other countries. Other countries being more focused on the material wealth. This is what I have found anyway. I'm probably wrong, but it's just it's a broad brush to paint everyone with. But I found that there's an awful lot of Canadians that tend to tune into these meditation classes. Marit, yes, Echo as well. It's just that unfortunately she just wasn't able to come here today. But she is well. She's well. Michigan, the Great Lakes state. Yeah, Michigan. Okay, 5 minutes to go. See, another one from Canada. I tell you, Canadians, they're really onto it. Now, let's have a look. Where did this person give me a nugget of information? But when I was talking about how very little I speak during the day, Kevin put up his hand and he said, men speak less than 20,000 words per day and women 50,000 per day. So that obviously means that women are wiser than men, doesn't it, I suppose? They've got more to say. They're more knowledgeable. It is very remarkable, the difference between men and women. It's sometimes it causes problems, but most times it doesn't. It's just there is a very big difference, and it's not. Men don't speak less because because of the environment, because they're expected to speak less. It just is the way they are. It's the way their brains are generally. And Kevin's saying, we hunt and gather, women communicate. Actually, that idea's been turned on its head, because fairly recently they found that women also hunted and gathered. And it's very possible that the men also load shared in changing nappies many centuries ago. So that that's hopefully another piece of knowledge that's been proven wrong. I don't like the idea of women being, thinking cave, and back in the cave days when, we see pictures and the woman's there over the fire cooking the food and the man's out there being brave with a spear. That's nonsense, really. It's everyone in the team. I'm absolutely sure of it. Everyone in the team. And everyone knows that women are tougher than men anyway. Another Australian. Good on you, Philip. Arizona, Cornville. That's where Joe's from. And Kevin's still going on about this talking thing. Kevin, I tell you what, Men may talk less than women, but you probably type more than a woman. Women have more connections, and I'm a single dad of 2 boys. And how do you find the 2 boys? Are they easy to bring up? If you haven't, I suppose you've got nothing to compare it with because you haven't got any girls to sort of compare. I've got 2 girls, and I know that our household is very seldom quiet. Things are always happening verbally. Yeah. Yeah. And Kevin's proving it by saying he can type 50 words per minute. I can't even talk 50 words a minute, let alone type that many. Duluth, Minnesota, USA. That's where Leslie's from. Quite a few in Seattle. There's quite a few people from America. Good to see. Now, Wagga Wagga, yeah. I want to go to Wagga Wagga in Australia. That's where Philip's from. That's very, very, by memory, it's a very, almost like tropical place, dry, sunny, or fairly dry, sunny. It's supposed to be a very beautiful place. It's one of those places where no one talks about it. But I remember years ago, Wagga Wagga, I looked it up and wow, that is quite a nice place. And so that's on my bucket list to go to Wagga Wagga one day. Oh, what's happened? Okay, well remember I was saying that something is going to happen maybe, and it's going to be a curveball? The curveball has happened. Now there's another John White that's logged on. So I've got an imposter somewhere. Last time I looked in the mirror, I was John White. But someone has taken over my screen. And I've got no idea who it is, but they've got the name of John White. Penny, I need your help, please. This is crazy. Someone. Oh, Penny, can you come here, please? Let's have a look. We're supposed to be started now. Penny, I think you've logged on as me, and I think you've pushed me off. There's 2 panelists now. Well, this is I'll tell you what. See if I can remove this other me. Remove the other me? Yeah, I don't want another me. One is enough. Okay, now it's time to start this what is it, a Sama? It's a class. It's a meditation class where we can share. Okay, let's share screen and see where it takes us. Okay, so we are away. This is a common theme for our meditation classes, praying for world peace. The whole world is in turmoil, both on a global scale and even on an individual scale. There's turmoil everywhere, and what I'd like us to do is pray for world peace, pray for stability, pray for a return to humanity. Maintain our awareness during meditation. Today, we will continue to talk about thoughts and emotions. When people begin to meditate, they often say that their thoughts are running riot and have become wilder than ever before. But I reassure them that this is a good sign. Far from meaning that your thoughts have become wilder, it shows that you have become quieter and more alert. It's like an organisation
or a company that used to have no gatekeeper at the entrance. Good and bad people would come and go freely. Since nobody was watching, you have no idea who came and went, and how many people came and went. But now, with a gatekeeper, you can see whoever enters and exits clearly. Even an ant crawling by can be seen. Having the gatekeeper is like being able to notice and be aware of our coarse thoughts and emotions. Our awareness is like the gatekeeper. As our awareness increases, it's as if the gatekeeper has upgraded. What does the gatekeeper upgrade into? He upgrades into a gate deity. A gate deity is far more advanced than a gatekeeper, as he can see even invisible beings such as ghosts passing by. At this point, you are finally aware of just how noisy your thoughts have always been. Don't be disheartened or give up. Whatever arises, just keep being present. It's like being a gatekeeper. You don't block whoever comes, nor do you greet and welcome whoever comes. The gatekeeper simply watches whoever comes and goes at the entrance. He stops bad guys, but doesn't interfere ordinary people or staff. Our awareness is like a gatekeeper, just watching and staying alert. Of course, a gatekeeper must not fall asleep or leave his post to do something else. This means we need to maintain our awareness.
So what we're talking about now is just being aware of your thoughts. If you focus on your thoughts and let's say if you're meditating and thoughts start interrupting your meditation. In fact, they're not interrupting meditation. You're becoming more aware of the thoughts. And because you have become more aware, then you can start filtering and being selective. There's a lot of distractions, and we've become attuned to these distractions through marketing, advertising. We just thrown into this noise, and through meditation we can discern what noise is good, what noise is bad. We can put more focus on the positives, the positive thoughts, and disregard, block out, filter out all the other noise. So when you meditate, don't get disheartened. If someone says to you during meditation you've got to empty your mind, which is true, and you feel to yourself, well, I'm not doing that, I'm still having these thoughts. The fact is you are aware now of your thoughts, whereas before you weren't. If you are aware of the thoughts, then you can process them correctly. Now, this is how you maintain awareness during meditation. You can use a focal point. It can be anything. It can be your breathing, a sound, maybe the sound of your air conditioning if you have an air conditioning unit, or any object. The key is to observe your focal point with curiosity and openness. And whenever you notice that your mind is wandering, just don't be hard on yourself. Just gently bring it back to your focal point and resume. It's perfectly normal to find yourself, oops, I've gone off the track a little bit. I started thinking about shopping. Back to meditation. Back to what you're focusing on. Now, it's a common misconception that you have to clear your mind completely during meditation, but it's not actually what meditation is all about. And trying to avoid any thoughts can make them actually more distracting. So it's like a snowball effect. It gets worse and worse. But instead of just absolutely blocking them out, just acknowledge your thoughts and then let them go. You can think of it as just natural, your normal thinking process. But after you realize this, you then return to your focal point. In this way, you can practice of being aware of your thoughts, but you're not attached to them. The thoughts are now not a part of you. You are observing the thoughts as a third person, and so you have greater control over your thoughts. You are the gatekeeper of your thoughts. Now, meditation is not a sport, it's not a competition, it's not a performance, and there is no right or wrong way. What I do is different from how other people do their meditation. And you don't have to have a perfect meditation. In fact, there's probably no such thing as a perfect meditation or a perfect state of mind. You've got to accept the way you are. And you've got to notice, you don't have to, but you will notice improvements in your meditative sessions. Each time may be a tiny bit better than the previous time. You might have the odd time when you're having a rough day and you just can't push these thoughts out from your mind, but that's okay. Once again, don't be harsh on yourself. Accept yourself the way you are and celebrate the small improvements that you make. Meditation does take a long time and a lot of practice to develop and improve. And every session is an opportunity to learn and to grow. It's very good to meditate in groups. There is a group support. When you're in a group and you meditate, even though you may have your eyes closed, you can feel the energy of those around you. And it all helps you to keep your focus on the object or the sensation, and helps you to center yourself, nurtures your positive energy, and your energy does radiate and contribute to the group. And by maintaining an elevated energy field, we can help others on their spiritual journeys by giving them inspiration. Meditation is, I guess, like prayer. It allows us to channel our energy and intentions, and I would say positive energy, for the well-being of all beings on earth via collective consciousness. And collectively, our energy can spread positivity and resonate across the globe. If we have 7,000 people meditating on the same thing together, the future can be changed, and wars and hatred can also be overcome. And by meditating on the goodness in the world, we can send waves of hope, love and compassion into a world that sorely needs it. If you use a background music and you use that as a focus, that can also help tremendously. You can immerse yourself in the meditative sounds of the 528 Hertz resonance. It's a gentle journey through the realms of the great compassion mantra. Arguably, meditation originated in India, and it has spread is people have recognized that meditation is not a religion, it's a state of being. It can be spiritual, it can be physical. People that meditate usually do better in studies, in schools. The children who meditate tend to be better balanced emotionally, physically, and mentally. And so it's got this benefit as well. If you meditate to a frequency such as 528 hertz, that's a that's a frequency of life energy, purportedly awakening vitality in body, mind, and soul. That frequency has been surrounded through gentle background music. The music forms a shield against negativity, creating a serene atmosphere that repels adversities. Adversities can be anything from people to thoughts. Each note is an embrace of life, guiding you away from troubles and into the tranquility of the cosmos. And that, I think, is where we all want to be headed, somewhere tranquil. But it starts with us. We can be within a very chaotic world, but within ourselves we can be tranquil. Sending blessings. The key factors that determine an individual's spiritual energy level are their social motives and state of mind. If you have very strong empathy to other people, and you act on this empathy and do good in the world, and your state of mind is that you want to help people and you want others to also have happy lives, then you have a very strong, very powerful spiritual energy. Let's send positive energy to the world and pray for world peace. Let's start our meditation now. Cross your legs if you can. Close your eyes and bathe in the 520 hertz tranquility. Slowly, slowly open your eyes. Wow. We're now 20 minutes in the future compared to when we started. Let's send blessings. Let peace resonate and drown out the echoes of conflict. Let war be a distant memory. United, we pray for global peace. I hope that you all had a lovely meditation session. You're feeling relaxed and at ease with your thoughts, at ease with yourself, and sending positive thoughts out to those around you. We have these meditation sessions every month. We have a Spooky True virtual meditation activity. The third round starts on March the 1st. And it continues until the end of May. And of course there's also the online meditation with me and lovely Echo, usually. Next time we're scheduled to appear on the 27th of March. So that'll be another time to look forward to. I'm hoping that Echo will be with us and we can do it together. Here are some additional resources if you want to look further. We have a Facebook group dedicated to meditation. We have a personal growth YouTube channel. Now, meditation is also about personal growth. It is an education. There is our virtual meditation challenge with the website shown here, and our online meditation episode 4. You can see it, the link for it there. Well, that concludes our meditation lesson for today. I hope you all found it enjoyable and relaxing. I find myself after meditating, I perceive things just a little bit differently. Things just look different to how they looked before the meditation. I think it's because I become more sensitive, more aware of what's around me. I'm also more aware of my own thoughts. And the key, of course, is to keep on developing. Through each meditation, just getting this a little bit better, until it becomes second nature. People that have been meditating for a long time can meditate in their awakened state. They live their lives almost in a state of meditation. They're at peace, and they are they've got tremendous focus. They have a warmth to those around them. Thank you very much for participating, everyone. Please keep on passing the love forwards. Let's pray for a better world. Until next time, goodbye and namaste. Bye-bye. Well, that's the end of the broadcast. Thanks everyone for participating. Gosh, I saw before, well, people are leaving in the droves, but there were 64 when I did a quick glance up. 64 people. That's a good number of people that are wanting to self-improve. Yeah, it's wonderful. Wonderful to see. So have a fantastic day or a great sleep if it's your night time, and I'll see you all next time. Bye bye.